he's aware.
Thank you.
The only thing I had to contribute is, so I'm reading this. I'm not like staring at the screen. Sorry if it looks weird, but
All right.
I think that a little bit is talking about like explaining assembly and explaining our product in greater detail. I'd like to take that section because it's kind of in line with what I was doing in the last element portion of like I know what a solar system is comprised of. So you've got your panels that collect the sun. You've got a charge controller that helps direct the right. It takes all of the energy and turns it into the right form of the current that goes into the battery and at the right the speed or pace so that you don't overwhelm the battery. And then you have something to interface with the battery, which is your inverter. So that's where you're going to put your cables into so that things charge. So I think that'd be good if I took that section. And when we're talking about like entering the market, I think it's probably talking about our distribution. But if there are any sections that talk about like how we want to market things, I think it would be neat to add in that like we could, because India is one of the largest populations for bicyclists as a main, like a primary mode of transportation. It would be cool if we used like the distribution channels that are already existing with bikes, especially for at least for our smaller product, so that we can kind of market that to all those people and they can charge on the go and then take their panel and go hang it up on a wall or whatever they want to do. But I think that would be easy because then what we can do is, starting from scratch and saying, okay, well, how do we want to market this and how do we want to find a distribution channel? And like, I don't think there's a Best Buy in India, and I don't really care to look up, where people go to shop in India. But I'm sure it's easy to figure out where people are buying bikes, So I kind of want to work a little bit smarter, not harder, because I have no stock in this company. I just like you all, I want something that I can present that makes sense, but also that we can get done quickly. And that's really all I have as far to contribute to the meeting this week.
So looking at 10.1, 2, and 3, it all has to do with the entry strategies. And Stephen, if you're going to take 12.1, what are your thoughts about breaking up 10 so that you could, if you had some input there that you wanted to?
Yeah, just tell me what you want me to do and what do you think will be best, because I know I've talked to you pretty extensively about our products. Our product line is two separate models: a smaller personal mobile model and then one that you would use in a residential setting.
Sure.
Dude, 12.1 and 12.5, I think they're related or they're connected, because 12.5 says provide details as you recommend, describe and justify your proposed logistics plan for getting the items identified in 12.1. So I wonder if
do that one too, Stephen?
Does 12.1 and 12.5.
Yeah.
That way, okay.
I'll log in tomorrow and see where my name is, whatever you guys need me to do.
All right.
So, all right.
All right. Have a good night, Stephen. We'll post the video
Thank
in the morning too for everybody to look at.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, Stephen.
Okay, bye.
And then let's start with you, Jesus. What would you like to do?
I really don't care. Just assign me a section and I'll work on it.
All right. So if you're not too concerned, let's go to Nephi and Lurban. And then, and we'll have to assign Tanner something too. Tanner did come through and do his sections. And I appreciated that. I did reach out to him with a phone call and a text, and he didn't answer his phone, but I left a message. I sent him a text as a backup, and he eventually did respond with a text, and he did come through by the deadline to do section 2, I think it was, that he was assigned. Stephen helped, and I think Jesus, I think you chimed in a little bit. I'm not sure if it was exactly Tanner's section, but it seemed like you added a little couple blurbs here and there in some of the other areas of the paper. So I appreciate the help with that. And that kind of reworked Tanner's section and added some more to it between the three of us working on it that way. But
Well,
but
Tanner's
anyways,
the
Lurban and
quality.
Neffy, what would you guys like to do? Is there a section that you feel like that you have some strengths with that you'd like to explore?
I like the 10.1 and 10.2,
Okay.
unless anybody else feel better, but that kind of caught my attention.
You and Neffy might have to arm wrestle for it. What do you want to do, Neffy? What's your thoughts?
Give me
Maybe
one
we-
moment. I'm checking the rubric.
All right. So Lurban, I penciled you in for 10.1 and 10.2.
Thanks.
And then I guess another thing to decide too, I'm comfortable doing anything. I'll just fill in whatever we need to, kind of like Jesus. But also I guess we need to decide the editor role as well. I'm happy to continue to be the editor. If someone else wants to take a turn, I'm okay with that too. What would you guys like to do?
I want you to stay.
I want you to stay too. I'll give you my vote of confidence.
I know. Please do.
Well, I'm happy to keep doing it. And I appreciate that you guys have confidence in me. Like every time I change something, I think I don't want to take away their poetic license. I feel a little bit bad being the final decider on what to add or what to eliminate. And
I have no problem with it.
Me neither.
so hopefully our grade comes through well, that everybody's pleased with it. But
Yeah, it's okay.
until then, I'm still holding my breath a little bit, I guess.
You haven't disappointed us yet, so don't worry about it.
We're good. It is hard. I think you are well-rounded, and have the talents, experience, qualities, abilities, everything, so you can put everything together. So we're in good hands there.
All right.
However, if it becomes an issue for you and you're getting tired of it, let us know.
Right.
I think this is the last one, right? After this is the video presentation like we did earlier. So
And
we can
we're
make it through
done.
this one. We're over the hump. It's all downhill from after
Okay.
this, I think. So if I'm going to do that, one thing I would add is that I'm happy to continue to do it. I'll just ask that make sure that we have a deadline like we did last time. I think Wednesday night worked well. I know that there was a couple of hiccups, like I mentioned, but we still pulled together as a team, and we had a strong finish. So setting a similar deadline, perhaps Wednesday night before the assignments due, that gives us a couple days to pull everything together if we still have some hiccups. But let's try to set it as a strong deadline. Like everybody do their best to make sure you get good quality submissions entered by Wednesday night, and that will make things a lot easier for me.
I was wondering if we could, so like we will meet next Monday.
Yes.
And maybe not have that finalized, but personally, I want to have it done by then and get any input.
I kind of have to
that
agree.
meeting. I don't know if that would be a good idea.
I think that's a great idea. How do you guys feel about? Do you
I
think we
agree
can do
because I think we kind of have to, because
Mm-hmm.
looking at section 10 1, 2, and 3, section 3 needs 1 and 2 to be complete. So I mean, if we could have some kind a rough draft contribution ready by next Monday, I think that would be beneficial.
Right.
And then a hard due date of Wednesday night. But, you know, I mean, because I mean, this is going to require, you know, one of the things I was looking at as I was reviewing this is, you know, yeah, there's only 9 sections, but there's a few of these sections that require information from the other sections. And if
They're
you
all
don't have that contribution, it's going to be real difficult to try and provide a decent continuity in the actual form, you know, report.
Sure.
Mhm.
So,
But
how do you feel about that, Neffy? Do you think that's doable? Or would you be able to meet that deadline?
Yes, and I have to apologize. Last week, it was kind of difficult for me because I was having issues with my internet. Actually, I did not complete an exam from another course and I'm still dealing with it. And
Alright.
that's why I submitted the assignment until Thursday. But I commit to complete it before Wednesday or Wednesday.
So this is what I agree with Lurban and Jesus, and I want to add something to that too. So Neffy, your situation is a little bit volatile. It's unpredictable, right? We're literally
Yes,
depending on the weather.
Yes, because I don't know if the internet is gonna be down, the
Yeah.
electricity. I don't really know.
So for that reason too, I say let's shoot for Monday. And Neffy, if you're not able to make that commitment by Monday, then if we don't hear from you, I mean, try to communicate with us if you can. And we hope that everything goes the best that it can possibly go for you. But if we don't hear from you, then we'll assume that you need help. And if you do need help and you can communicate with us, we can jump in and help you too. Does that sound okay?
Yes, I mean, I will be able to complete it because I can also connect my Wi-Fi from my phone to the computer. But, you know, it's different because it's kind of slow. But
Sure,
yes,
yeah.
I can do it. So you're
Sure.
saying Monday,
Next
were
Monday
saying
by
next Monday.
8:30.
right.
What?
Not like a final, you know, but of course, right? I'm going to try. I mean, I like to do it right the first time, so I'm gonna try to present a final, but we will know. I think it's a good idea to have something that way we can all
Start
critique.
with?
Our meeting will be to see, okay, this is what I have, this is maybe, and then that'll help Jason not feel like he's the bad guy in the movie.
Well, it'll be fine.
Okay.
As long
So
as you guys can vocalize to me that you're okay, I'm all right.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
we're
that's
fine.
why I put last time that I was working on it because I did not want to, you know, just leave it in blank and say no, I'm not there. So that's why I put something in there. But you're
Yeah.
saying Monday the 23rd?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So I will work on Saturday and Sunday to have it.
Yeah. Okay.
So what part are you assigning me?
So if you don't have a preference, Neffy, based on what you've demonstrated, I would recommend that you do section 12.3, which is sourcing companies. I think you have a good feel for India and the culture, and you seem to be able to research very well.
Yeah, I was gonna say
what
that.
works for
Okay.
that? What works for that
Yeah.
environment?
Okay, so you said 12.3.
Yeah, and then we'll probably assign you one other section too. Is there anything else on there that looks enticing?
Actually, I'm familiar with Punjabi or Alibaba, so that's familiar to me.
Sure.
I'm
So
okay.
think about what you might like. Jesus, would you be okay with 12.2 and 12.4?
okay,
That's the tariff portion.
sure.
Okay. So
And
I
then
think 10.3 and 11.1.
what if we assign Tanner 11.1?
Okay.
And then Neffy,
Do
if
you
you
want
do
to do
10.3,
10.3?
and then I'll be the backup if you're not able to do it.
I will. not a problem. Okay, so 10.3
So
and
I need to do it.
Okay.
Okay.
And I think that's everything, right? So Lurbin's 10.1 and 10.2, Neffy's 10.3, Tanner. Does anybody want to let Tanner know? I'm happy to contact him too, but if you guys want to try,
So
you're more than welcome to.
just to clarify, I will complete the 10.3 until 10. And 10.2 is complete.
Correct.
So I have to have it done by Friday night. Are you planning to do it on Saturday and Sunday?
I am planning to do it on Sunday because on Monday I have an exam. So everything has to be done on Saturday.
Do you want me to, can I have it ready by Saturday night, or do you prefer that I have it ready by Friday night?
Earlier is gonna be better for me.
Okay. If you think that you're gonna work on Saturday, but if not, I'm not gonna kill myself.
No. I will work Saturday because I already planned for Saturday and Sunday. Because I don't have too many assignments on Saturday. So yes, I can do 10.3. But I mean, if you feel that is too much for you, because you said before that you were trying to complete some assignment or some assignments from different courses. I don't know.
Yeah.
So let's do this.
Fridays are
It's gonna be
tight.
fair. Let's do this. On Saturday, I will work 12.3.
Okay.
And Sunday, I will work 10.3.
Okay. So I
That way
will
you
have
can
it
complete
ready
it by Saturday.
Saturday night by 11:59 p.m. on Saturday. Okay. Sounds good. I'll do that. Thank you.
And who else? Who has
So
10.2?
Me.
So starting from the top again, Lurbin is 10.1 and 10.2.
Oh, okay.
Neffy's 10.3. Tanner will be 11.1. Stephen 12.1. Jesus 12.2. Neffy 12.3. Jesus 12.4. And Stephen 12.5.
Yeah.
And then I'll be the editor. And if anyone needs help, I can be the backup too. For example, Neffy, if the worst situation happens for you, then I can step in and help. And then if we don't hear from Tanner in time, or if we need to help out there, then I can help with Tanner's section too.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm not expecting to have a disaster, but thank you.
Okay.
I guess that's how my brain works. I breathe easier if there's always a backup plan. So thank you for indulging me.
It can happen. Yeah, I know. Okay.
Okay.
So we're going to have it ready by Monday, finalized by Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. And okay. And I'll send that right now. 11:59. Okay.
And I'll reach out to Tanner and let him know too. Of course, we'll post it. I'll send out. So another thing, I'll send out the Google Doc, just like we have before. And the way that you guys have been doing it with adding the references has been working good. So just continue to do that same thing. Add the references after the material that you cited, and then I'll add in the footnote and the reference at the end of the paper.
Okay.
The way we're doing it, right?
Yep.
Like I put the little bracket number 1 and then 1 below or something. Is that
Yep,
works?
that works great. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So then can I send the email now? Or do I wait until you send the Google Doc?
You can send the email now if you like, and I'll send the Google Doc maybe tonight, but for sure tomorrow morning.
Okay. So then
And
I will go ahead and send it then.
We're almost out of time for our free recording too. So
Okay.
I'll post the recording link tomorrow in the email as well.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Nice seeing you, Jesus. I'm glad you're
Nice seeing
back.
you guys, thank you for covering my absence. I appreciate it.
no.
I love your shirt, Jesus, by the way.
No,
I
it's
admire
very
that.
cool.
much. It's
Mhm.
very comfortable.
Yeah,
It's
like
cold,
Hawaiian.
gray, rainy, and
Yeah.
snowy up here in Boise. And I'm like, Arizona seems like a nice place to be right now. And a
It's a
nice Hawaii.
beautiful place to be.
Like it, like when I see a shirt, it's like, oh, you are in Hawaii.
Yeah.
It makes me feel like you are in a Caribbean, but not in a hurricane, but just
Oh,
in
no.
the in a paradise.
I'm in better than the Caribbean. I'm in Arizona, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I absolutely love it.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, right now is the time to be here. I wish you guys could be here because I mean the days are beautiful.
Mm.
The nights get cool enough to have a nice little bonfire outside and just chill and relax, and the days are
What
just
else do you need?
beautiful.
Yeah.
That gives me something to dream about. Thank you, Jesus.
And where are you at, Jason Urban?
I'm in Western Idaho.
And I'm North Utah, close to Idaho. Idaho.
Are you in,
I-
Lurban, are you in Logan?
yes. Mhm.
My daughter's going to school in Logan right now.
Oh, really? USU?
Yeah.
Okay. My daughter does too.
Is it
What?
snowing right now? In Salt
No.
Lake? No.
Yeah, we have snow. It snowed this weekend. But right now we had a nice day today and I think tomorrow. But then the weekend I think we're gonna have snow again.
So you don't
I
like
like
snow?
I do like it.
Okay.
My husband
Well,
doesn't, but I do.
It's
I
kind of
don't
funny
like
that
it.
you mentioned the snow. One of the things I love explaining to people is that nowhere in the scriptures does the Lord talk about the promised land being covered with snow.
He
That's
was
true.
thinking in of Honduras, you know.
So, I'm just
Yeah.
throwing it out
Tomorrow
there.
and I decided to come here, so I don't know what happened there. No, I love it. I cried every time there's snow in the fall. It's just amazing to me. There's no doubt that there is a God when you see the changes. I
Yes.
just
Yeah.
love it. I just couldn't go back to just
I
being
love
rainy.
yeah, I love spring and fall, but not winter.
I
It's,
love winter.
yeah, it's so horrible.
How are
But
you gonna
spring,
celebrate Christmas without snow?
I know,
Easily.
but
Easily.
We got
Especially-
1 minute left, so we better say our
Yeah.
goodbyes. Stay
Okay,
safe,
guys.
Neffy.
bye. Thank you.
Take care, everybody. Have a great week.
Bye. Good
You
night.
too. Bye.